So I have another package from EasyAc. Let's take a look at what I've received this time. Got a book, got an adapter cable, and inside here we have a pair of Bluetooth earbuds. So I don't know how you guys are going to be able to hear this. I guess you'll just have to take my word for it. Let's just see how they work. Okay, they're charged by plugging them into USB. You just flip open the little tab there, and inside here there's a USB charging connector. So you would plug it into your computer or whatever device you're going to use to charge it, even an external battery charger for that matter. It just uses a micro USB that you would connect like that and then plug it into your charging source. Comes with a bag full of different sized earpieces to fit anybody's ears. Just going to see how we're going to pair this thing, and I'm just going to try it out, and maybe I'll figure out a way to get it into the camera sound. Okay, to pair the earbuds, you long press the main power button on it, and it should start flashing. Oh, there's where it flashes. It's flashing red and blue here to indicate that it's ready to be paired. So I'll click on EasyAc EP2 on my phone, and I'll grant it authorization. Okay, it's now paired. And it tells me that I'm paired to EasyAc EP2. So I can get out of this menu. Come on, close. And we're going to give these things a try. Once paired, starting it is just as simple as just pressing a short press of the button on the front here. And that will actually launch the player on, it'll do it on my BlackBerry, so it'll do it on a BlackBerry, it'll do it on anything, but it's going to launch my player. And it should start, there it goes, it's starting to play. Now, I can control the volume. I can turn up and down from the headphones itself, as you can see. When you get to maximum volume, it actually tells you that you're at maximum volume. And it goes quite loud. I have to take the earphones out so I can hear myself. They are total sound blocking, at least these ones are. I'm going to have to try different size earpieces to fit my ears. These ones are a little bit on the small side. There are 5 different adapters available, as it shows here. You get to 3 different types for music earbuds, and it gives you full low frequency suitable for music enjoyment. Then they have what's called the sport. Environment sound is available, so that way you can still hear other things. So there's two different types of earbud, or 2 different types of tips that go on the end of the earbuds, and it can place phone calls as well. You can, as it shows in the instructions here, how to charge it, how to restore factory setting. You press and hold the button here, the middle button. To answer a call, when the call comes in, the blue light will flash. Not that you'll see it because it's in your ear, but you just press the button to answer. And to refuse a call, you long press the button for a second. To skip music, you can press the plus or minus button. You hold it for more than a second. Adjusting the volume, you just click short bursts of the plus and minus to increase the volume. If you press and hold, it will skip to the next track. I'm just going to change these earpieces here and see whether I can get better sound. To change it, we're just going to, I guess we just pull it off like that. Yeah, they just pull off just like that. We'll try the next one up here. one. Okay, here's what I've observed after listening to these things for a few minutes. There are two different styles of inserts that go on the headset. These two, there's a small and a larger. These are for use if you want to hear environmental sounds. So like if you're walking down the sidewalk, for example, and you want to make sure that you're not going to get run over by a bus, then it might be better to use these ones here because you can hear people talking to you, but the sound quality is not as good. The other three different sizes, you would select which one fits your ear the best, and these ones block out the sound, all external sounds, when you've got these in your ear. You are not going to hear much. They do provide a definite improvement in sound. I did find the bass is a little bit lacking, but by going into my equalizer setting and turning on bass boost, the sound quality is quite acceptable. I normally listen without any equalization whatsoever. I normally listen with my music in just flat mode because usually I'm using this running into my Bluetooth receiver and it's going into my amplifier with big speakers. But turning on the bass boost makes the sound quality quite acceptable. I don't know that I'm going to be able to demonstrate the sound. I might be able to stuff this thing up against the microphone and we'll play something and see whether you guys, I'll try it and see whether it works. And we'll see whether we can actually get a recording from this thing. Because that'd be kind of cool if I could. But let's try. I'm just going to bring up my royalty-free music here. And we'll see whether I can play something and get it to go through the camera. Okay, I don't know how that sounded, but it's worth a try. And here's how they look when they're in your ears. They clip over your ear so that they aren't going to fall out. And I can barely hear myself talking now. I've got them going. I've got the music playing now, and I can barely hear my own voice when I'm speaking. But the sound quality is actually quite good. And with the bass control, take that out so I can hear myself. With the tone control set for bass boost, the sound quality of these things is actually quite good. I hope that the sound did come through when I held it up on the microphone, because I think they these could be a good accessory for someone. I'm going to give these things a try. Take them to work with me and listen to them at work, and maybe pair them to my phone and use them for my Bluetooth, because we have driving laws here. You can't have both ears plugged, but obviously if I put one in and just left the other one hanging down, then it would be legal to drive with it. It does have a phone ability, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give that a try now and see how it works, receiving a phone call. So I'm just going to dial myself. I've got the phone paired to my Google, my Android BlackBerry now, because this phone here, I don't have a phone plan on it, but I do have my Fongo test line on here, so I can call my other number, and my phone should ring. So it reads the phone number. So it's now reading me my phone number over the earpiece. If I press the button here, now I can talk to myself. So yeah, the sound quality is actually very good. I can hear my own voice coming back through the headset, and I can hear my voice coming back from the microphone here. So one of these units, when you use it in your car, if you just put one earpiece in, you could use this as a Bluetooth headset. And the sound quality is actually very good. Hang up there. And it now goes back to playing music if you've got music playing. So that's it. That's the EasyAC Bluetooth headset. I think that these things are actually kind of neat. And for the price, I think you can't go wrong on these.